Now, there is no doubt about it that the only reason why The View exists as a program via ABC and via the Walt Disney Company is that they have a series of talking heads on there, those like Joy Behar, Whoopi Goldberg, and Sunny Hostin, to really spew and really throw their overall agenda, their narrative out there for the Disney Company, for the overall board of directors there, and the executives, Bob Iger, the CEO, and many more. This is Mike Zero. Subscribe if you're new and like this video to see future updates. You can also follow me at Mike01. I thank you also very much for the great and kind support. So focusing specifically on Sunny Hostin, she has not been having a good couple of days right now, and we're going to talk exactly why and what's been going on behind the scenes for Sunny Hostin's overall behavior and her overall attitude toward the ABC executives, toward the Disney executives, including the board of directors. Now, what's interesting about this has a lot more to do with The View as a program. We know that the ratings disaster is getting worse. It is not looking good for December, and especially leading into 2025, they have had a terrible 2.5 weeks so far. And when you're focusing also on other programs out there like Jimmy Kimmel Live, Good Morning America, it's only making matters worse for Bob Iger, the Disney CEO, who's trying to build a legacy for the remainder of 2024. Now, what's interesting here has a lot more to do with Sunny Hostin. Now, we know the outlandish and inflammatory comments that she has made in the past couple of weeks that only created a lot more backlash and a lot more pressure on the Disney heads, on the studio executives over there at ABC as well, and why they recently took action towards Sunny Hostin, and why she's actually, as it turns out, very deeply offended over this recent call. Let's get into this. Now, with the entire film industry and the media now going through both the scapegoating phase and blame gaming multiple public figures as both ratings fall from multiple programs and more, one major development going on now involves more to do with a swift decision that was made by both the ABC execs and a decision that came directly from the Disney board of directors to slash Sunny's annual salary from, get this, $8 million down to $5 million as soon as 2025, as cost-cutting measures are now beginning to apply to the many ABC programs, especially to The View in the midst of the ratings disaster, now only getting worse. However, the drama behind the scenes between both Sunny and the ABC executives and Disney executives are only intensifying now after she learned that not only did she lose her pay raise, which was supposed to be from $8 million to $12 million annually, but instead they are cutting it down by $3 million a year and are also going to be canceling Sunny Hostin from making special appearances on other programs that were going to provide extra income as well in 2025. Now, this quick call came after weeks of backlash from the general public, where multiple Disney executives came to the conclusion that Sunny topped the list as the main source contributing to the ratings disaster for The View, even higher than Whoopi Goldberg. Already multiple Disney board members are in full discussion of firing Sunny Hostin after she made some of the most controversial comments out there. Already Sunny is not taking this decision lightly and is already blaming both sexism and misogyny, as well as playing the race card behind the scenes, which is not a surprise at all. Disney CEO Bob Iger is the one who made the ultimate call to slash Sunny's income and to also cancel her pay raise beforehand. Already Sunny is looking to take some form of legal action or a legal route to reinstate her pay raise and to prevent her pay decrease from happening at all, which goes active by the end of this year, leading into January of 2025. In fact, the Disney executives as well as the ABC studio executives have already held conversations of firing Sunny Hostin and to replace her with a new TV host that would have a differing opinion to those like Whoopi or Joy in order to boost ratings. Those at ABC believe an argumentative format on the show will boost ratings and drag in new viewership. So guys, let me just say one thing about this. Sure, they made a good decision by slashing her pay and by preventing her from getting a pay raise. I don't think it's enough, to be honest. I think that she deserves to get fired now. There doesn't need to just be conversations about it. She needs to get axed from this program right now, today. But focusing on the thing that they got wrong here is that they believe that by, in the future, replacing Sunny with somebody else that's controversial or somebody that's against Whoopi Goldberg or Joy Behar's opinion or their views, is going to boost ratings. I highly doubt that. It's not going to drag in new viewership. It's not going to drag in those that have a different opinion. It's not going to help anything. I think that The View as a show is tainted, and it's going to be tainted forever. There's no way that you can remove that stain based on what Whoopi Goldberg, Sunny, and Joy did to the show over the past numerous years. But this is where it gets interesting, is that Sunny is really playing the blame game yet again. She's blaming this, she's blaming that, for the reason why she lost millions and millions of dollars for her overall annual salary, and actually not getting that pay raise. Can you believe that she was about to get a pay increase from $8 million to $12 million by the Walt Disney Company down to the ABC studio? I think that's ridiculous, and it really would have made absolutely no sense to tell you guys the truth. But moving onwards, Sunny Hostin also has been advised, but not necessarily forced, to withdraw from some of the inflammatory comments that she continues to make on The View. Sunny is refusing to change her format, which is only creating a larger shakeup between Sunny and those high up at both ABC and Disney. Both Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar are already beginning to defend Sunny behind the scenes in a desperate move to keep Sunny on the show, since they view her as a valuable voice and the main reason they enjoy actually staying on the program. In the meantime, Hostin is still looking to find a valid legal route to take against the Disney heads. Now, let me just say one thing about Sunny. Good luck with that, because Disney has dealt with this many times before, especially from those that they have hired before in the past that did not work out in the end, and it went nowhere. Now, what's interesting about Sunny Hostin is that she is refusing to drop her overall narrative, her attitude, her behavior, if you will, and this in turn is making things more ugly for her case on The View, and especially what's been going on between the whole shakeup happening right now at Disney, right? There's a lot of cost cutbacks happening for all of their brands, especially ABC as a program, and all of their shows on that program. It's not working out well for them in the end. But Bob Iger is doing this solely because he's trying to create a better image of himself before he plans to step down, by the way, in 2026. Bob Iger, the Disney CEO, is desperately trying to build some form of respect and some form of history in a positive sense, and it's not going to work out. Let me just tell you guys right now. The damage is done when it comes down to Disney. I don't think that they can really recover from the damage that they actually created upon themselves, especially with a program like The View and others out there like Jimmy Kimmel Live. So I think that Sunny, at the end of the day, deserves everything that she's getting. The fact that they slashed her pay from $8 million down to $5 million is a huge... Yes, technically. Is it enough? Not at all. I think that she needs to be booted right now, based on the insane comments that she's been throwing out there for the past 4.5 weeks that have intensified as well. But overall, I would love to hear what everyone has to say about the whole Sunny situation, about everything going on with The View and the ratings over there. And if you guys did enjoy everything related to this subject, let me know what you guys have to say about this below in the comments. And if you guys also did enjoy that, I would like to hear what you all have to say about The View as a show, and I will catch you guys later.